Hey, this is Jay, the Cannabis Explorer here with Angie on YouTube and Johnny Dabber. We're finally in our new location. As you can see, we have the plants back here flowering, and finally got the live going. So we have our first live. Yay!
Yay! And how about a dab time?
Yeah, there's dab time right at the beginning. Yep. And pretty much we're just kind of chilling today. What the hell? Let's dab down and just.
So while you're getting those dabs ready, Jay, why don't you tell them where the garden has, how the progression has gone so far? Like, what has happened for the garden in the last few months?
Well,
since basically they last really got a good.
Yeah, the day one flower when we switched them to full power, I think maybe 4 days after that we had to find a place for all these flowering plants to go and our mother plants. Yeah. So these plants went out to a friend's house and they actually flowered most of the whole flowering cycle outside. Yeah. So it picked up, so when we got them back, they picked up a lot of bugs out there being outside,
and
of course.
Caterpillars.
Yeah, some caterpillars. There were some spiders, some big spiders, like just normal spiders, but yeah. We sprayed them. I don't see more spiders. I see signs of caterpillars, but we can't spray them anymore. They're about to harvest in
right at the end.
Week and a half, 2 weeks, 3 weeks at most, just depending if they kind of got slowed down during the stress of getting them outside from inside. The heat, they got heat stress like crazy because they went from 80-degree temperature to 100. So, you know, back down. So, yeah, and then, so now we got them back here. They're in nice, cool temperatures. They're recovering. And we'll have something. These are mostly going to be tasters anyways, because we're going to be filling up this tent with hydroponics of 1 strain, maybe 2 strains, depending how many hydroponic systems we can fit in there. And this will be the decider if which one are we going to do. This is what this whole grow is about. So I was glad we could get something out of it. We're going to cut it down, cure it, and then press it, some rosin out of it, and decide from there. So everything's doing great. Also, didn't even say mothers, of course. We were able to get those to a friend's house, and they chilled in a tent the whole time. Yeah. They picked up some kind of bugs of some sort there. So we've been spraying them also, and they're just really pissed off. We put the LED back in there, though, so they can really get plenty of light because we were using T5s, and that just wasn't enough. So there'll be updates coming soon, though. I mean, there'll be dedicated updates for these flowering plants. I got to check the trichome, see how much time they have left, and then show you how the mothers are doing. They're limping along, but they'll be getting there. But other than that, everything's doing great now, guys. We got this huge area to do lives and grow in. We're going to be getting another 6x6 tent in a minute, as soon as we can, anyways. Go in this big open space over here. And then we're going to be able to just flower hydroponics, soil, and have our mothers, and just everything will be perfect. And happy. Exactly. So everything is going great now. Although it wasn't a fun experience, I'm glad it happened. We have moved on to better things.
Well, I'm just glad we're where we are now.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, today is pretty much just to chill with you guys, see if you have any questions or anything.
Yeah, feel free.
We're just kind of dabbing down and chilling today. We cleaned up the room and got everything hung for the live, so I'm excited.
Yeah, ask questions. I'm dying to take these plants out so I can show you.
Only questions that doesn't have plants taking out. We just watered them. They're heavy as hell.
It's true, but I'm always happy to take out a plant and stare at it for 5 minutes. Put it back in the thing.
Don't worry, we'll be having plenty of lives of maintenance because we're going to be cramming a bunch of hydroponic plants in here. So we're going to be pulling them out. We're going to have a forest in front of us again, and we're going to be just working and chilling with everyone. So I can't wait. It's going to be fun.
Oh, hey, Dr. Jay, welcome.
All right, Johnny, there you go. One more. Oh, I didn't put you.
Inspecting the dab.
Yeah, I tell you.
Is it too big for you, Johnny?
Yeah, you gonna pass that on us during the slide?
Look at it. It's just pretty how it's on there.
Yeah, you have to get your putting on skills on this thing. This nail, you have to learn your technique, especially when it's warm.
What is that, OG?
Yeah, it's very.
We're dabbing on some
sappy.
OG pollen snap, and it's pretty good tasty, but it's a bitch to work with.
It's not too bad.
For me, you perfected your tappy, snappy method. I still rip the paper every time I try.
And then when it's still hot, I can scrape it off of this, on the edge of this, and then cool it off. I just need to get another rig and another poetry and metal nail so we can have 2 going at once. So one can cool.
I broke my rig before left the last location. So I'm going to have to invest in another one next month.
I think Johnny was talking about bringing your what, electric nail soon.
Yeah. I can bring my electric nail. We're trying to see a down stem. Or no. A drop
stem.
I was going to say, not a down stem, drop down. Yeah.
So that'll, we'll have that soon. We'll be just dabbing down during these lives. I can't wait. It's going to be a fun adventure, guys.
If you're smoking or dabbing out there right now, let us know what strain you are enjoying. I always like to see what strains people are investing their time and their money and their energies into currently.
Or if you grow, what's your favorite strain to grow? Why is it your favorite strain to grow?
Exactly.
Hope you've been doing good, Dr. J. We've been kind of busy in the way lately, so I don't know what's been going on.
Black cherry soda in the garden, which is my favorite strain. So I am so excited to
That one right here.
get to taste it, see how she developed, and see what pheno we wound up with. Hopefully, a really good one.
Yeah, I think we have a lot of good ones in here. We have Agent Orange. We got the black cherry soda. We
Lot
got
of flavors going
Starburst. We have a couple Obies and cookie dough.
Yeah.
Although I'm not too excited about the cookie dough. It's all right.
The parents of that cookie
But our bomb, yeah.
I just don't, I don't see it this one.
No one's mine. I haven't even dabbed yet. Give me that. What the hell? Yeah, for everything these plants have been through, all the stress and bullshit, they actually are looking pretty good because we didn't get to clean them up before they went outside. They just did all their stretching with all the popcorn crap and wasted all its energy. We cleaned it up, since it's been back the last couple of weeks, and I just can't imagine. I mean, how much bigger they'd be if we could have just kept them, been able to transfer them straight here from the other location, and then no stress. But I am happy how it's turned out still, though.
They're gonna do great, and then after they're done, we're going full hydroponics, and I'm so excited to get back into that because that is where Jay, the Cannabis Explorer, truly shines. Because this is something he was learning as he was going with it. With hydroponics, he's already developed a lot of knowledge and skill in that. So
we got a lot of cleaning to do for the next 2 weeks. Johnny's going to probably be helping me, kick some butt on those buckets, get all the pumps tested, and make sure we have all the tubing we need. And then, start laying it out. After these plants get the hell out of here, we can start sterilizing that tent, because that is one thing I forgot to say. We put 1,500 ladybugs in here about 2-3 days ago just to get off any extra bugs that they could get, because they're so close to getting done. I don't want to spray them again. So they're now dying off or dead. So after this harvest, we're going to have to sterilize this whole tent again, get it all ready for the hydroponics, start nice and clean.
Right up the plank right now.
And there's still a bunch of some alive. Ladybugs?
Yeah, there's one climbing.
Yeah, there's some in the bottom by there. Look on the side of the pot. Look on
they're all over this.
Since we watered it, they're going for the water, I guess, moisture.
Yeah, that's exactly probably what they're doing.
Danielle Levtard, welcome here.
Hey, welcome.
Oh yeah, it's very stinky in here. We need to get a room ventilation
device.
Yeah.
You need smell-o-vision.
You can. No, actually you can. Just put your face really close to whatever you're watching this at and sniff really hard.
Yeah.
It'll happen. It'll happen. Something will happen. You'll smell something.
So I just can't wait. I just can't wait to get a bunch of clones going for hydroponics. We have a little aeroponic cloner now. I don't know where mine went off to, but Johnny was able to grab one from a friend that we're going to use. So we'll get all our clones going, nice big roots, and then get them into hydroponics.
And that's really the way to do it. That's really the way to do it, because it doesn't
Especially
seem like
doing
the Rockwell. It doesn't seem like the Rockwell way is efficient.
Well, we haven't nailed our efficiency, but still, even with that, it's still slower. It's 7 days usually, maybe 4 days if it's big.
It's way too
But
slow.
with the aeroponic cloner, the bubble cloner, whatever, aeroponic cloner, it's so fast. It's within like 24 hours, you'll start seeing little roots, and then
5 days you'll have full roots.
3 days you could probably plant it. I bet we could get down to. But with that, with hydroponics, we'll be able to just put them down there in the rocks and slide the rocks around, and bam, they're done. And then let them start vegging out for 30 days or however long we want. Switching to flower, and then 60 days later we'll be harvesting some fat nuggets in this thing, because we're going to be doing sea of green style. Because right now I just see there's tons of room all over here and all over kinds of places. So when we do it the other way, we're going to be pulling them out during veg and making sure we train them the way we want, keeping them clean. But after they switch to flower, they'll be staying in that tent. They're going to be sea green, supporting themselves, hopefully.
That'll be really nice to watch.
If not, we'll do a like a scrog screen, hopefully, or something if we have to. But we're going to have it so tight in there, I think they're going to be able to just support themselves, hopefully. And with all the wind, they're going to have such strong stems, hopefully. But we'll see. We'll wing it, you know.
All at the same time, we're only doing one kind, so even if they get intertwined, it's all the same.
We just have to make sure we don't want to get mold, you know, because you'll keep enough airflow. And that's why we got to keep this fan in here going pretty strong. I even wish we could put the second one in here. Well, actually, what I'll be doing, I'll be putting a tower fan back in this tent so it blows underneath a lot. And we'll probably leave that one up here, the oscillating one up there still, so from the top it'll get hit, and then underneath it'll get hit. So I think we'll be fine on the bolts. So
it'll be fun to watch for sure. The straw, the sea of green.
Yeah, I can't wait to do it. We haven't done it in this small tent. Usually we have a bunch of room in the 8x8. We're going to do sea of green in this one. I think we're going to fit 9 to 12 plants, depending on with the fan in it and all that. We'll just have to, like I said, we're going to be having to get all the system together, lay it out, see what we're going to do.
Which one? Which one's the first one?
What do you mean? What?
Which plant's going to be the first one?
Oh, first plant. We don't know yet.
I know, it's pressure on that.
After we test them, taste them, then
that's why I wanted to ask you what you said.
the leaves got a lot more active since you watered. Like they're really active.
Moisture.
Look at all of them up here on the plant, like on the leaves now.
Yeah.
They really got more active.
That's good. The longer they live, the longer they kill bugs. Most likely, the first strain we are going to grow is going to be the Agent Orange, Black Cherry Soda, or a OB. We're not sure yet.
Probably one of those three.
One of those three guaranteed. I severely doubt it's going to be a cookie dough.
No,
I don't think we're going to fill out a cookie dough tin. Not yet, anyways.
No.
We can keep the
We've
pheno.
got Agent Orange and Black Cherry
The
Soda.
thing is, I think that, if we're going to do a, exactly, if we're going to do a big one, why do one that's a cross strain of stuff we don't need?
Yeah.
It might be a cookie strain, some like it's a really good strain, but and I've seen the parents of it, but at the same time, there's better. So
Jay.
Also, after we get the 6 foot by 6 foot by what is this? 8 foot? Yeah, 8 foot 10 or 7 foot. Can't remember what this is. No, 6. So this one's like 7 foot something, 7 foot 7, and then 8 foot would be extender. So yeah, this is 7 foot tall. Our ceilings are just a tad too short for here to have our 8 foot tall. So we're doing the shorter Gorilla Grove. I don't have the extender on this to make it 8 foot tall anymore.
Yeah, it's a little too tight with the extender.
When we get the 6x6, it'll be the same brand and it'll be the same height, but we'll put a light mover in that for the big 800 watt LED we have from Platinum LED, the P1200, and have it move across the tent and do a hydroponic system underneath it. It's going to be killer. And then in here we have 2 P450s from Platinum LED, and we're going to.
And when he says from, that means he purchased them from that company. They were not donated or gifted or given or anything like that.
Everything I have, I purchased.
he has purchased. So.
And welcome, AMV grower.
Yeah, welcome.
AMV grower.
Perfect timing for getting ready to do a dab.
Hell yeah.
What are you smoking on today?
Yeah, let us know what strain.
Yeah.
What do you like to grow?
We're live. We're finally live. It's been like, jeez. 9 months,
almost a year.
10 months, yeah.
I mean, it was rounding off to that.
Yeah, guys, it was a rough time.
It was a rough year.
Yeah, rough year. So we're back. It's going to be energized like it's never been before.
We're smoking on some OG.
OG Kush, right?
Yep. Yeah. Just pollen snap.
Yeah, I got wind up in here.
So AMV grow indoor grower. What's your favorite strain to grow? Or
what's been your favorite strain to grow?
What's been your favorite strain?
Or a strain that you want to be able to grow. Yeah, you haven't got around to yet. Thank you, sir.
Yes, we are reading the comments.
Oh yeah, we always read the comments.
Well, that's the point of being on Hangouts Live, is because you can interact with the people who are watching. Otherwise, what would be the point of it?
Oh yeah, we see your comments right there. White Widow amnesia. Ooh, that sounds tasty. I can't wait to grow White Widow again. We had it at one point, and then
and then not so much.
Yeah, not so much.
We have a White Widow crossed with Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah.
Yes, we have a feminized one that's already in the mother tent. So that's a whole nother one we need to flower and see what
tastes like. Medically fit.
What up, medically fit? Welcome, welcome. Medically fit. Yeah, thank goodness I turned those LEDs on half. This would be blinding.
Yeah.
Those things are. We usually flower them out on full power, guys. So it's like double the peakness.
Yeah, it's crazy. Everything looks green,
Blinds you.
Yeah, if you look at it, it looks like green.
Yeah.
which is awesome.
I do like how the light's lighting us up, but it still shows that behind us. Very nice.
So from Italy, and I'm giving the away to advanced.
Very nice.
awesome.
So we are both phones.
I bet it's awesome. I love hearing that. Cyclones! Welcome.
What up, Cyclones?
I do love hearing that the prizes are being enjoyed still. That makes me very happy.
That's so freaking awesome.
It is nice to know.
Got you.
Oh, you're doing that with a controller? Man.
Woo! Oh, that's crazy.
That's got to
Yes,
man.
Lord. So what game do you play most on the PS4? What one are you into right now? Jay's been into, what is it called that you've been doing?
Oh, Mafia 3 I've been playing a lot
He's
of.
been playing a lot
And
of
then a lot of
Mafia 3,
Witcher 3 Witch Hunt. That thing had me in the hotel when we stayed there. I played that.
Yeah,
I was like, we're here. I'm going to play some freak Witcher 3.
Here, this goes over to Johnny.
No, I don't think he wants that, dude.
Take it.
He will take
oh,
it.
he's going to take it. Oh.
Let me show them close up.
Okay, yeah, show him close up that dad. That was my dad, but all right.
All right, see here.
So Johnny, Jay, Angie.
Decent size, Dad.
Chilling with some situations.
Smoking some OG Kush.
That's right.
Chill with our flower plants. That survived the mayhem.
You're having a good Saturday.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
Figured we'd
I'm
have a
going to say
random line.
Saturday, but it's pollen snap, so it doesn't really count. Does it?
Oh, it is
Pollen
shining.
snap a day.
Yeah, pull and snap a day. Oh, wait, this is not OG Kush. I just remember we're smoking on Blue Dream.
Well,
Yeah, I totally skipped.
okay,
Like, wait a
so
second.
it's
So it's been
Blue
Blue
Dream.
Dream. Yeah.
I'll go grab the.
Give it to me then. Here. You better-
I'll go grab the OG Kush. I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
we got OG Kush too. Oh wow, you got over 250 games. I don't have a PlayStation 4. I'd check it out if I did though.
Yeah, bro.
Well, finish that off. Woo! Nice job.
Boom.
Another
Nice
one.
one.
All right.
Fuck this ring.
Oh.
Dedicated word.
Welcome, nice one.
Welcome, welcome.
Gorilla Glue number 4.
All right, this is some wood.
That's
Yep, this is OG Kush.
Yeah.
Let some of this. Dab on. Dabbing on Gorilla Glue 4. Very nice.
Cyclops, what's your favorite? I already know what you're
Yeah.
gonna say.
I don't know what he's gonna say, so.
You know,
Yeah.
Cyclops.
I'm a PC
No, I
gamer,
don't know.
man. I don't have any consoles.
King Urkel OG.
King Urkel OG, that sounds interesting.
But yeah, what's your favorite strain to that you've ever grown or seen grown in your entire life?
So many.
Just say. So many choices.
Like you need to say one that you're just like, that's all I can do my entire life, always, forever. Which one would it be? Xbox One. All right.
Well, add me on Steam then. It's the same email address as my YouTube.
There you go.
You can look me up on there. I play
Premier Blue.
all kinds of stuff.
It's Premier Blue or Blue Dream. Yeah, there is so many choices, but like it would be hard for me to say. But I know about right now what I would say. I know what right now I would say. Lemon
Lemon
pie.
pie.
Oh yeah, anything lemon.
Oh, Sour Crush.
Chocolate tie I had in 2013, and it was amazing.
Really? I did. That's
Yeah.
such an old
From in
school.
San Diego.
That's
Yeah.
super old school. I was like,
It
that's
was in flower form.
so.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to set
I did a
flour our
review video
Sour
of it.
Crush. We're about to pop some Sour Crush.
Yeah, that's gonna be really
That's going to be really good.
Our
Oh, I
message
can't wait.
not saying you have been sending too many messages. Take a break.
You need to slow down, sir.
AK-47, classic.
That's why he
strain.
disappeared, I guess, for a few.
AK-47.
AK-47, yeah, that's a nice one.
What's funny is Cyclops is I knew that's what you were gonna say because I said when I asked you I was like I know what you're gonna say. That's the one I thought you were gonna pick.
Yeah, we have a cross of that, don't we?
We do have an AK-47.
In the seed bank.
Critical mass.
Yeah, that's right.
Welcome, Newt.
Yeah.
Newt,
Fan of Blue
hello.
Dream.
Newt, what's up, Newt?
Where are you taking that?
Bring it over here because I'm gonna move myself a double down.
Oh, a
One of
double
each.
down.
Yeah.
Oh my.
A mixer.
Business handle. I'm not a fan of Blue Dream myself. You know what? Me either. I'm
No, he
completely
is a
honest.
fan.
He's a fan.
Oh, I'm a fan of Blue Dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm not a
Okay.
fan.
Nothing else is in the way, Jay.
Now, here's why I say I'm not a fan of Blue Dream anymore is because in my area,
It's everywhere.
it's
Yeah,
saturated
saturated.
with Blue Dream.
This is like our freaking 8th time in 2 years to have Blue Dream. It's
Which
like,
is
yeah,
it's
it's-
everywhere, and it's always and
Mixed into everything.
Yeah.
well, and it's always
So-
on the. And no offense to anything or anyone or anything like that, but it always seems to be on the lower price range, and that's where we should have to shop. So
yeah, right now.
that's why we keep coming across it. But
But
it
we've
does
had
tend
good
to
Blue
be.
Dream though.
Well, no, it hasn't been bad. I'm just saying it seems to be one of the more lower price range strains.
Right.
I've noticed.
Because
you
it's
know.
everywhere. Everyone has to
And maybe
underbid
that's
everyone.
why.
Overpopulated.
That's
It got
probably why
overpopulated.
then, yeah.
I've been growing it for 20 years. See,
Oh, very nice.
Now, me,
You got your favorite one, the AK-47 strain. He's been growing for 20
Yeah.
years.
Yeah. I remember we talked about that psychos. That's why I was like, I wanted to say it. Just wanted to say it. But I heard you say it. I'm poor as fuck. I like when
Well, we're the same way. That's why we always
Same.
wind up getting the,
Oh, you only
Yeah.
have one choice? Oh, Blue Dream. Okay, I guess I'll take that.
the more reasonably priced meds.
people 3 female strawberries, Girl Scout cookies, and blueberry. That'll put all collect pollen and make them and seeds. That's what's up. No, what? About an e-cig and a quick booking. Hey, congratulations.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Always a good way to
yeah,
go.
wish you all the best luck with that, because
Definitely.
that is a
It's a
road
horrible,
that is
horrible
rocky.
thing to have to be
So
addicted to.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, congratulations. Now, let me ask you this, MV. When you said you're going to be femming them, what would you do to fem them?
Good question.
On the note, what do you think about breeding? Like breeding, like what do you mean, like crossbreeding as far as like pollinating and then making seeds from those two?
Oh, I haven't breeded before because I just haven't had the space. Here,
I don't know. We'll have to see
Well,
what the
I
future
mean,
holds.
yeah,
breed
I'll
outside.
probably get extra tent and do a little breeding somewhere elsewhere.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
so-
figure it.
Maybe, but I can't wait. I want to. I just haven't been.
Cyclops is a breed, yeah.
But
we know
yeah,
you're a breeder.
Cyclops, he's been breeding
Yeah.
forever.
But it's definitely something that Jay foresees in his future at some point. Maybe not at this location, but in general, right?
Right.
At some point,
Oh,
you're going to
yeah.
explore that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
definitely.
Crossbreeding a bunch of different kinds and making your own different thing and calling it.
And figuring out what flavors work best for
Yeah.
you and what your medical needs.
Got to
are
grow a
taken care
lot of
with
original
specific
strains
strains.
first, though. I
And
had
then
to figure out what
out of all those seeds, then you find the best pheno out of all those seeds you get from that, right? And then you go
But you have to grow a bunch of them, see if they're stable and all
like 30 or
that
40
stuff.
of them at a time, and then whichever ones come out, like, you know what I'm saying?
Trying some Guido's gold seeds right now. Cool.
Those gold seeds. Oh, I'm
Get your breed on, Jay. Oh, I can't wait, man. That'd be awesome. I just don't want to do it in this room when we have a bunch of flower plants. I got to, or maybe in the closet with a filtration thing.
outside.
No, I wouldn't want to do it outside. I want to control it.
Yeah.
And then, like I've seen it where I can just tie a rope to it outside the
Well,
tent and shake
how
it with
about
it and
this?
stuff.
How about
Like it's
this?
really.
Maybe instead of that, at this location, we can purchase or trade for just what we need to fertilize the females that we want to fertilize. Why even have the male plant at our location if we can get what we need from it from another location,
If they have a strain that we like.
another patient?
Oh,
Oh,
and there's even
Yeah,
there's
get
even
all scientific with that
there's
shit.
even another way. They have this spray. I don't know how it doesn't
And
make
that way we
super
have no
stable
mess and
seeds, but
pollen and all that other
take it
crap.
somewhere to be like that's the same thing you would do
Which
with
is-
animals or
which
anything
is-
else.
Where you go to a pollen bank, if you
Yeah.
will, if you will. You know,
Medically Fit just harvested purple
and that opens up more strains
Deadhead,
and also.
OG and King Purple OG. Very nice seeds.
I mean,
Very
and if
nice.
they have like a sample of what that was, and then they say this is that's a good fucking idea. A male farm.
You never know.
Come on, people, get on that. I would
There
love
you go,
to. I would love
somebody,
to use that.
somebody quick.
If our
Yeah.
males in the same room as any females are, as my females are in, without pollinating my whole garden.
Uh,
All right. And how do you do
So
that?
let's hear more about that. Could you
Yeah. How
delve
do you
into
do
that a little bit more with some detail? We'd love to
Yeah.
know.
How do you not
What are you
pollinate?
in picturing? Like, Dividers.
big
Yeah, that's
plastic
what
dividers or something like that.
That's what I'm imagining too. Dividers or plexiglass in between.
Them pollen will carry female gene producing female seeds. I gotta tell you, okay.
I really have no idea.
From what I heard, it's a spray.
Yeah,
It's a
for
spray.
making.
It's a chemical spray that you spray on them while they're being
They
pollinated, and then it feminizes.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the grower circle.
Hello.
Oh, what
The
up,
smoker
boy?
circle. Yeah.
It's all about airflow and
And
ventilation
ventilation.
to keep the powder going where you don't want it to.
Exactly.
Okay, here's the question, Cyclops. Do you have any videos about that, on that topic, on your channel that we can look for? Because if so, I'm going to definitely go and check that out because I think that'd be interesting to see. And it could be the answer to us, you know,
Right.
what we want to
Yeah, for
potentially do in the future as well.
Yeah, because I mean it's an interesting concept, anyways, to be able to.
All right, John, you ready for a combo deck?
All right, fuck it.
Ah. There you go.
Can't turn down nothing live.
Oh, you don't think so? Well,
Yeah,
if you were so inclined to ever make a video on said subject, I would be thrilled and I would be happy to watch it, thumbs it up, share it, comment, all that good shit.
Please, because I would love to see how you fucking
Because I think that would be a good topic, and I think a lot of people could benefit from
like for
learning
example,
from your
what size
experience.
is the room that you flower it, and then you're flowering like feet wise? How did you set it up? You know what I mean? Like
I just think,
shit like
don't you think
that.
that a lot of people would benefit
His,
from that?
his flower room's been in the
I
back
think so.
when he's on
I mean,
lives
we
too.
personally
oh, yeah, I know I
probably
see it, but I've never like got like a fucking kind of full room view of what was going on.
Yeah, true.
You should, Si. I'll watch that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I said, I'll share it around.
Every time I
Yeah.
talk to you,
Hell,
I
I'll put
fucking
it on
pick your
as
fucking
one
brain.
of my What I'm Watching Wednesdays.
Yeah, exactly.
So then all my subscribers get notification of it too.
We got that. Because of you, I got that. It's not over here. That Terpinator. We got that
Yeah,
Terpinator.
it's in the closet.
Yeah, it's in the
Oh.
closet.
Yep, we have that, and we have enough for starting with hydroponics too.
Oh, we have enough what?
Terpinator to start with.
You got enough pee for too.
Yeah.
Oh, let's start
Oh,
first.
my.
Okay, it's fucking so right
Jeez.
Had to get it off there. It was
Having
holding
too
on.
much fun with that thing, Jay.
Sticky.
Okay, so we have here Blue Dream and OG.
Yeah,
We have another
combo
one out
dab
there.
here.
Low G.
All right, I'm gonna go see if we have another one. We still do, I think.
Gorilla cookies. You have Gorilla cookies sitting
Yeah,
out
that
there.
shit is
Okay,
Go
I'm
get
gonna
Gorilla
go get
cookies.
I
that.
don't know if it's
I'll do
because
that.
All right,
But
we'll
watch
do a triple dab for Johnny here.
That's right. Johnny's doing a
Yeah,
triple.
you're gonna do the first triple dab.
awesome. So that's good. What up, CM? Cheers
Tim
to love,
Conley,
big dog.
welcome.
All the same room. First to contact for outlet.
Yeah, there you go. Got a subject out.
Yeah. Roasted
Gorilla cookies. We got
Gorilla
triple.
cookies.
He's gonna die on this one, guys.
That's right.
Thanks for
Sam
the applause.
Conley. Hello.
Yeah, it's good to see all you guys.
So yes, definitely a triple is in order here.
Yeah, for sure. You should make videos anyways, Cops, because real shit.
You have a
Every
lot of
time I
information.
every
Yeah,
time I
yeah, a lot
talk
of
to you,
years of
every time lately
information.
I'm talking to you, I've been trying to pick your brain. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh, I'm
But-
sure he has. You're not subtle.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, just trying to get as much information out of you as I possibly can.
Yeah, there's the Gorilla cookies right there.
That's one of
And
the
this
things
is Shatter.
about
Saturday.
being
Saturday.
in something for a long time is everyone around you knows that you're well informed and they want to know what you know. But that's a good thing though, because you can help people from making maybe some of the same things that you had to stumble with as you were learning originally, you know.
All right, there's your triple dab. See that? All right, you want to show him?
He said he should,
Show him the triple dab.
but he still hasn't committed yet to it. So
Yeah.
maybe he will, maybe he won't. I don't know. I think everyone should click on Cyclops' little thing there, go subscribe to his channel, and tell him that you would really like to see that video.
Got a triple dab right there. Let's do this. We got Gorilla cookies here. We got OG Kush and Blue Dream on this nail for John.
No, we're not cohabitating.
Different spots.
Yeah.
right, Johnny.
All right, and then indoor
Good.
grower just gave a little.
Spray one of each clone and leave the other alone. And spray clone to show pollen sac. I wait for it to open and close from pollen. Huh.
To collect some pollen.
All right. It's this. What's the spray called? Oh, the spray up there. Okay. Huh, I haven't heard of it. Well, I mean, I've heard of it. That's what I was talking about earlier, like some kind of spray that feminizes the beans.
Interesting.
So about that dab.
Oh. Maybe someone cowboy up.
There you go.
I'll do one too.
And me as well.
You gonna finish it off?
Oh my, peer pressure.
I don't know. I think there's more smoke in there. Let's see.
Oh, I'm sure there is. Yeah, I can guarantee.
Learn this thing.
You've got at least a half a dab in there still.
Oh, I did half that big ass dab. Where thought was it?
All right, now for my three dab. Triple dab. Oh, my, that was good. Woo! The grilled cookies really
Pollinated
shine.
by Q-tips, so pollen spread is captured. That's smart. Pollen naturally.
Oh, okay. Q-tip. Okay, I got you.
Oh, pollen has a very. Can it be frozen?
Yeah, because I've seen some
For
people put them in
storage?
little vials, and if it doesn't keep very long, then I guess they're going to use it really soon.
Just thinking a lot of things can be frozen. I mean, shit, they freeze firm. So do you think pollen could be frozen and maybe still somehow be viable?
Come on, sir.
My God, man.
All right, there we go. It's really sappy. It won't come off
Jesus
easy.
Christ.
But why that though? Why is that whole thing?
Well, because it kept
What
getting
was that?
sappier, so I had to go quicker to pull it up of there.
He's fighting
And now
about.
it's on the dab tool like I wanted. Don't you guys worry what I'm doing over here.
From you. Oh, to try out. Okay, very cool.
Also, so
Very nice.
I really want that.
Oh, but some of it will be damaged.
Okay, so you probably have to use a lot more then, I guess, to get with
Or have
One-
a lot more, yeah.
that really douse
No,
them or
you have
something,
to,
I guess.
yeah, you'll have a loss.
You pretty much.
That makes sense.
Some moisture. Yeah, I can see that. It'll be a fun thing to explore for sure doing breeding.
I definitely want to breed OG Kush with something like the OB and OG Kush. Oh,
I want to do some nice citrus or
Moist.
tropical
that
type
Asian orange,
stuff.
the Asian orange, and an OG Kush. I like anything with OG Kush. I'm sorry. I'm a big OG Kush fan.
I know
Clearly.
that.
Yes, indeed.
Wonder if you freeze dry the pollen, because that takes away the moisture factor.
Yeah, it's like how.
If you freeze dry the pollen, because that takes away the moisture factor, I wonder if that would work. So I was just thinking about freeze dried fruit. It has no moisture at all. Like that shit is dry as bone.
And it'll keep for a long time.
And that was actually a bad word to use, because bone's not all that dry. I guess I should say rock.
Hold on. You still got one?
No, I was just looking.
Taking my dad away.
But yeah, I'm just wondering about freeze drying.
I try to use pollen within 4 to 6 months.
4 to 6 months.
Well, that's a pretty good shelf
Yeah.
life.
I'm
Yeah,
talking about
that's
4 to 6 months. I thought you were talking like a day or two.
Or a week or two.
Well, you gotta get that shit out quick.
That's right.
I guess for keeping it for years at a time, though, for like an
It would
ultimate
still
strain, it
damage
would do
the pollen.
it.
Okay,
It
so
slowly
freeze
deteriorates,
drying
in
would
other
probably
words.
damage, the nitrogen would damage the pollen. Yeah, okay.
And it slowly
Yeah, just
deteriorates
wondering,
up to
you know.
6 months now.
It'd be cool if it would work, and then you could just kind of have it forever, really. I don't know why you always curve it in so much.
I don't know why you always curve it out so much.
Because I don't want the flame close to my face.
It's not close. Melissa Thompson, hey Angie and Jay, hey, welcome, welcome.
I love this. I love my
Munching down on candy over here.
Strawberry. Hey,
Oh yeah, I love the
slide
strawberry
one,
one.
please.
All right,
Working through
my
all the
triple
candy
dab.
that I bought the other day.
Try to come.
No one's forcing you to eat candy, dude. It's just available. You're making a
Life
choice.
is making me do it. Something, whatever put the urge in me to eat candy.
This is season.
I don't eat that much candy usually. I can't eat that much chocolate.
Me either. I haven't even been chomping down a lot of some of the candy bars I've eaten, but
How you doing, Melissa? Are you having a good weekend? THC juice. Very nice.
cool.
See, ever since there's been the reports of the batteries exploding and this and that, man, I don't know. I just don't feel like I could be comfortable using anything right now with a little small battery that you've got close to your face. Well, other than a phone, of course.
Yeah, and those are exploding. The G7s or whatever.
I don't have a
Batteries.
G7.
Yeah, you're okay. You got an iPhone until they start
Yeah, well,
exploding.
I've got the 6. Or
No,
6S or
Cyclops.
whatever.
Are you talking about like a decarboxylated? Like what do you mean THC issues? Like some vegetable?
Yeah,
whatever?
vaping on the go without the smell would be ideal.
Mhm.
Like really, really ideal.
THC oil or whatever, and then mix it with
Some sort of like terpene?
glycerin, glycerin,
Glycerin.
Vegetable glycerin?
Yeah.
or something maybe.
Just
Or
don't
maybe if it can
overcharge
take straight oil too, maybe. Just
Well,
but
that's-
sometimes,
glycerin is
but
what-
you usually
what
have to
it is.
water it down because the oil's always so thick. Yeah, just don't overcharge. All right, I got my triple dab here.
Yeah, BHO mixed with
vegetable glycerin.
yeah, exactly. That's it.
Yeah, that's
Mix
what
it
I
up and then put some kind of like
water it down a little bit so that the
Taste.
machine can take it in.
yeah, some sort of fake terp. And then you just suck it on the strawberries. It's nice.
Pina colada.
Yeah.
Or fucking pumpkin spice. That seems to be the craze right now. For every product
Not
has
about
a pumpkin spice version of it.
low temp vape. I mean, yeah. Woo! I mean, you can have a low temp vape
No, no, water.
because you can. No, there's the
Family
kind that
trees.
family trees.
Welcome, welcome.
Hey, family tree.
So
What up,
nice to have you
guys?
stop in.
I've always got to see you guys.
The cheap ass Chinese pen. Well, good luck, sir. I hope you do well with it. I don't want to see you on the news.
The trash is over there anyway. Just put it up on. Thank you.
Woo!
Those are really fucking sweet. That's the first one I've had out of that.
That was a good size dab.
Look at how sugary they are.
Good joke. So, see him Connolly still hanging around with us. Woo! Man,
No,
that was a good dab.
I'd be nervous about things that might have, I don't know, not to the maybe the same regulations that might be higher standards than some of the regulations they have in China. With stuff like that. Vaping.
Well, and they let them import them, though.
I'm just saying that, you know,
Yeah.
it seems like the ones that have had problems, you know,
Problem is with the phones
Hey, tell
exploded
them about your
Samsung
phone.
batteries.
tell them about your phone.
Oh, it's destroyed.
Yeah.
doesn't even work. I
He
can tell
sees the time. Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell what time it is.
That's about it. But I have a new one in a week.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm so excited to get this all switched out. I can't wait for these suckers to get out of here. And then we get the hydroponics vegging and going. Ah, I can't wait. They're going to be so massive compared to these things.
Now they're rubbing on the black cherry soda. Like they are all over the
Good and bad.
Lady
hopefully,
bugs
you
are
know.
having a blast on her. Crawling all over the place. I mean, more so than the other ones. They're really focusing on that one.
That could be bad.
Well, maybe it's a good
Too many
try.
bugs on it.
Maybe they like the way she smells.
Yeah, I never had a good experience with vaping flowers. It always tasted like burnt popcorn after like the second.
Well, I did that for 3 months
Oh,
when
yeah,
I
the
first got
volcano
here.
one.
Yeah, for with doing treating pulmonary fibrosis.
I have
Yeah.
Very, very nice grow indoor.
I really didn't care for the flavors that you get from, and then the volcano vaporizer is a good quality
Oh, it
product.
worked
I mean,
good.
it works excellent.
You could even do
3 months,
concentrates
like,
and sit on
yeah,
it.
I would recommend that vaporizer
You
to
use the same
anybody.
kind now, actually.
But as far as the flavor of inhaling it out of a bag, to me, it just had a very stale flavor to it that I just didn't care for.
Combustion has destroyed my lungs. Yeah, I bet.
I have a question for family trees. Which one's watching this?
Yeah,
Miss,
good question.
Mr. or Mrs.?
Or both.
Aphids
Or
or
both.
cast out Chris?
Or
are you
both.
both watching?
It could be both. I'm hoping for both.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
me
But
too.
that's just
I hope they're
me.
Yeah,
humble
you know.
around whatever device they're at.
Yeah, just sitting there dabbing down.
Are they still in their onesies? That's the question. Are they still sporting their onesies? They having a onesie day?
Silver Surfer or Volcano?
Yeah. See, I've never heard of a silver surfer.
Yeah,
The
that's another
volcano,
one.
I
The
was wondering.
volcano worked very well, though, I have to say, and
And-
it does concentrates also, but we never
Yeah,
did
and
try
I was able to use it for 3 months. He was able to clean it up, and we were able to sell it for the exact price I bought it for.
On
So
Craigslist.
basically, I rented it for 3 months for free.
Yeah, on Craigslist, someone bought it locally. They knew we used it. I said, yeah, it's totally clean though, totally clean.
Yeah,
And they're
cleaned
like,
it
okay,
up, and
okay, cool.
so I didn't have to spend $1 on
Yeah.
it.
Nice.
That was
Yeah.
the same thing that happened with the email
So
we used to
really,
have.
they don't lose value when you buy them. They hold their value.
Yeah,
Just
I
to
got
let you know.
I got an email from this U.S. made company. I forgot what his name now. It's been so long, but yeah, we used that thing for 3 months, and then we switched over to this nail and sold that for the same exact price. We used it for 3 months and got
Exactly,
this.
yeah.
And then
That seems to be the thing, though. It seems that cannabis-related items like that seem to hold their value. As long as they are clean and still functioning exactly how they're supposed to, they do hold their value. And other
okay,
patients will be,
we know who's
Well,
typing on family trees. Wifey just got out of the onesie. I got out of mine a few hours ago.
adorable onesies. Gave you a big thumbs up just for the onesies alone.
That's funny.
Oh man.
Yeah, I can't even imagine the amount of years if you put all the years from everybody that's here right now, because we've got 10 viewers, the 3 of us. If you combine all of our smoking or dabbing years together, what number would come up? That would be a large, impressive number, I guarantee you.
Like individually, at each person's years they've been dabbing and smoking.
Yeah,
And then
add
add
them
them up.
all together. Whew. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's
'Cause
my
I
pop,
started at
he's-
the age of 16. I'm 45
Yeah.
now.
I was 18. I'm 40.
Family tree said, thanks. We want more. We have one other set.
Well, I hope you make a
So-
video wearing that other set, because I'm curious to see them
I
now.
would say you're a brave man. It would be hard for my lady to get me to put on a onesie. That would be hard for her to.
But maybe you're just not man enough for onesie.
But I mean, I'm just saying it would be difficult. But I'm sure she would be able to do it. Halloween or something. Halloween.
Oh boy, that's gonna be a day for day with Jay. Gonna be an interesting one. Yeah, put that bug in her head for next year.
Put him in a onesie. I'll be like, oh Jesus.
You're as young as you feel, right? Almost 30.
Well,
Hell,
then take a picture and post it on his Instagram for him.
well, before my back fusion surgery, I felt like I was 60. After my back fusion surgery, I feel like I'm 40, and
Yeah, I know.
I'm only like 29.
You're
So,
about to let me have a triple again.
oh my goodness.
We'll do another round of triple.
Yeah, more triples coming around.
It's
It's hard to find it. I bet. Yeah.
The costume shops, like Spirit Halloween, it said onesies now are being utilized as Halloween costumes, so they actually carry a fair selection. Just a heads up. We happen to go to a couple of Halloween shows. So.
Yes, we've been into a few.
I like looking at all the stuff. And I'm making a video on my channel that involves a costume, so I had to buy something.
Oh, guess who I'm gonna go see? Family trees.
Woo!
Hey, Soft Rock. The Sonic Rob. I know you like them. Watch. Everything that all their music they play on their channel is all music that if my phone was working, I'd be able to tell you it was just
Chris Rios, welcome. He's been
Oh.
smoking for 16 years. He's
Playing
29.
it, yep. See, there you go.
it's
Yeah.
like I think it's coming up like, I know the Living Legends is coming up December 3rd. All of them from when the Grouch Stole Christmas, the whole Legends are playing. And I think that, I forget what it was. Oh look, my phone's messed up. I don't know if you saw, but I can't get no calls. Can't nothing. I can get it fixed. That's good.
We'll figure out insurance.
I'll post it up.
There you go.
I'll post it and you'll see it. I'll tell you.
Thank you.
DM you something. Watch. See if I can get you guys down there. That would be cool. Because I know you guys know him, like how I know Abstract. I know Abstract Rude. You guys know that dude.
Action 420 LED guard. Welcome.
Hey, welcome.
Oh, LED Garden. I love to see other people with LED lights in their rooms.
Yeah. Yeah, family tradies, you gotta come down visit.
Yeah,
You gotta come visit.
For sure.
Yeah, that's easy to happen.
Watching you makes me smoke too much. Indoor grower.
And Hail Mary Mountain just played. I have a friend that just went to a Atmosphere show, and they were there together, Sonic Robin and Aesop, and they ended up doing like whales. Shit, me too. Me too, aren't we all? Life costs money, bro.
No, same here, man.
Life
Yeah.
costs money. Shit.
Yeah, I spent way too much at the hydroponic store this month.
Yeah.
Life is expensive.
Yeah, and I didn't even get us the tickets for that event in December. The end was September 30th. We had to get the tickets by that date.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
You win some, you lose some. We got
That's
20
right.
other events to go to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hopefully soon. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah,
That's why I couldn't afford to go all the way to the Bay Area to see. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure as long as there's some leaves left, Chris, just flush the hell out of it and get it back to normal levels without nutrients, and then lightly feed it. Let it come back. Unless it's got like 99% of its leaves gone, then it's it just depends what it looks like.
The Atmosphere show. Check this out. Abstract Brood was doing Project Blowed at the Airliner that same night in that same town. The Atmosphere was doing that show that they were doing, and then Slug. The after party was actually Slug at the Project Blowed event at the Airliner, and it went off. I missed it, but it went off. I guess it was crazy.
Yeah, Chris, what Cyclops said too. I didn't even see that. Use advanced nutrients. Can of flush. Yeah, we're flushing. Well, we got to get our freaking connections for our water purifier, and then because our water parts per million here is 530 out of the tap. It's insane. I can't imagine how much chlorine and fluoride in that shit.
It's scary to me.
I mean, holy crap. So, that's going to be like $45. Everyone's broke, so it's going to be like next month or something. And we need to be flushing out.
Next week.
So, or next week then, and then we'll just really flush hard with that nice clean water, and then these plants will be ready for harvest in like a week to 3 weeks. We got to look at it through the
Should we put some finisher in them
finisher.
before we flush?
No, they're all organic. We don't have any organic finishers. So the organic finisher is going to be clean water. And they're not going to be salt built up, I don't think. We'll just flush them real good. Right now, we already started washing them with clean. I just want to flush them harder when we get the cleaner water. Because right now, it's just the fluoride and whatever's in this water out of the faucet. Tresemme, welcome.
Hey!
Tresemme, holy crap, I've seen you.
Yeah, I texted her and let her know we were live.
Nice.
So she'd stop by. I'm seeing content creators here, so make sure to check out each other's channels. While you see the names, just right click. You can pull up a tab on your little bar there and see what everyone's channel and content is about.
We have our own. We just need one part that we're going to get this weekend.
Yeah.
That hooks up everything. I don't know how it goes. Jay does though.
Yeah, I have an RO system. It brings it down to like 0 to 10.
Yeah, so
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, usually
It's
it's just
just-
around 5. Isn't it?
Since we had such a abrupt moving in a day, the connection that came off kind of disappeared during all that. So I don't know where. I have no idea.
We've got a couple boxes over here. We've got things still
I
in
mean,
places. So
Where it would have been
there's a
isn't
few
there.
places we can look.
But if we end up buying it and then we find later, oh well, we have a backup. But I have not found it. So we're going
No,
to.
we don't live together.
No,
Nope. He lives elsewhere.
oh,
Thanks,
thank you,
Tresemme.
Tresemme. Yeah, we just got that Hangout today, the tapestry.
Yeah, it takes a couple weeks, exactly, Chris. That's why I like hydroponics. You can kind of push them, and then when you see them not being able to take so much, you can just back them off by adding a little extra water to the reservoir.
It's been a lot of work getting this room together. Tresemme.
It's going to all change again after these get out of here. Can't wait. Can't wait. And we're still going to be doing organic soil in a 2.5 foot by 2.5 foot tin with 2 5-gallon plants. We're going to be doing experimental because the mothers are still going to be in soil too.
The
So
Stone Farmer.
yeah.
Hello.
Welcome, Stone Farmer. Welcome. Nope, have no idea unless
Chris,
at a dispensary around here.
Just start Googling that shit, Chris. You never know what you'll find.
Chesman, can't wait to come visit.
I can't wait for you to come
Me too.
visit too. We need to work on dates for that. Make that happen. I'm thinking at the beginning of next month I'm going to buy a sofa. So.
Do you know where to get the Cyclops genetics AK-47 base strain? Do you know where to get that Cyclops? No. Just kidding.
We will be using a flood and drain hydroponic system that uses clay pebbles or volcanic pebbles or whatever they call them. And they'll just be in the bucket with the plant, and the plant will root through that. And it'll flood and drain from the 55-gallon reservoir outside the tin in there 3 or 4 times during light cycle.
Putting his hand up. That's a little guy putting his hand up. Yep, I do. The AK-47 base strain. AK-47. AK-47.
Very awesome action. Very awesome. Oh, cocoa, very cool. We haven't explored cocoa yet, but will in the future. That experimental tent, the 2.5 by 2.5 foot, that'll be where we'll be doing a little experimental. You know, that's just gonna be our
I
fun
want to
tent.
do everything. I want to do. Yeah, I want to do.
Yeah.
I don't want to really
We can do
soils
half.
anymore, but I want to do like pro mix, and I want to do like those kind of things that are that you put your kind of own. If I was to do soil, redo soil.
Oh, well, thank you, Chris. That's very sweet.
Thank you so
It's
much.
nice to have you here.
Yeah.
I just start loading him up.
Yep, he's got his triple left. All right.
Yeah, man. Well, we love talking about it, and there's a lot of really smart people in the room.
Oh yeah.
And like, I'm the kind of person that likes to like fucking find out as much information as I possibly can about, you know what I'm saying, about shit that I'm interested in. Not seed form, but I do have cuttings.
Don't tell him.
No,
No, not yet. No, keep saying. Sorry,
No,
Deborah.
I love them, they're about to fuck me up again. She's about to get like some kind of fucking mystery 5th one or some shit. Watch.
5th one. There's only 3 here. Why would there be 5?
Gotta grow for now.
Gorilla Glue has joined the party.
Oh, we got Gorilla Glue, Gorilla Cookies,
Are you kidding me?
OG Kush, and
No,
Blue
it's not
Dream.
crumble. It's shattered.
All right, you got one more here. So he's about to do a 4-strain dab right here.
There we go. He's starting it off because then I'm going to do the next one.
And then I'll do one, and then we're all gonna be going.
I do have some mixes with my AK that are very nice. I know,
very
I know
nice.
I know you do Cyclops, and those are awesome. But that AK-47 is you know how you just have like something that in your brain you want more than anything else. The AK-47 base strain is the one that I want more than anything else. Like I can't even think of any strain right now more than I want the AK-47.
Yeah, the base.
Yours.
So why is that?
Why?
Yeah.
Because because somebody that's I mean, I've seen a lot of really good AK-47. Every time I go into the store, it's always really good AK-47. I remember when I was a kid, AK-47 was the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
So it's nostalgic to you.
yes.
You see
and
it.
I know
and
that
it's available.
yeah, I see it and it's available, and it's your favorite, and you're a well, listen.
All right, guys.
You know how to get a hold of me.
He's got 4 strains here that they have it down on right there.
There you go.
Alright, guys. Nice.
He's the first up again tonight. The AK Kiesel. Oh, the diesel, yeah.
AK Diesel. I'm also looking for a lemon haze.
Lemon haze,
would be
yeah.
nice, yeah.
I'm always like, if I just walked by a store and they had a lemon haze, I would just be like, oh, I mean, that's not true. I'd have to know where I'm getting it from, to be honest with you. And know it's like fucking bomb. I'm like, okay, I can just walk by.
Quattro and combo there.
Yeah.
Good Johnny there. Good Johnny.
Yeah, you see, they're fucking like trying to kill me right now.
I wonder if we have a fifth one up
I don't think that.
We're trying to kill him right now. AK-47 and sour diesel. Oh, very nice. Although we have had some nice diesels recently in concentrates.
Yeah.
We have enjoyed them. Before in flour, we didn't like them. Yeah, there's a lot up there. Yeah.
Stop. Boundary. My lungs couldn't do it no more.
Yeah. You got it?
Okay.
Alright.
There you go.
Yeah, nice job. Cyclops Jackpot AK-47 Cheese Dog.
I like the Jackpot AK-47 and sour diesel. See, now, what does that end up smelling like? Jackpot AK-47 Cheese Dog? Is Cheese Dog, Chem Dog, and Cheese? Wait, I have seen it in cross with SSH. What's SSH?
Mm-hmm.
Super Silver Haze?
That's what I was thinking,
seriously,
yeah. His
Crossbred
SS is
Sour Diesel Lemony Haze.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. Wait, Medfit said Cyclops Jackpot plus AK-47. Oh yeah, that was medically big.
No cheese, are you still rocking these?
Are you still rocking the Sugar Ray, Johnny? Of course, I have a new one now. That I should fucking bring my. I didn't even think live Sugar.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have Super Silver Haze. My OG one actually is in the process of being fixed, but I have a new one that's a Sugar one too. And yes, I don't think I'll really fuck out all my daily drivers. I don't think will be anything else but sugars. I have enough to last the rest of my life. Right now, I'm fucking with the mini. I have a mini Sugar. That's all I really fuck with. Like it's perfect size dabs. I think it gives me. Smoking with sweet bleed? Holy shit. You're old school.
Yeah.
Well,
Now we're in the first week. Hello.
I'm also in the first one.
Very cool.
That's cool.
How are you doing, Sweet Bleed?
This one.
What the hell happened to the first one? The first one what?
Your first rig, I guess. They're talking about.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we want to bring that in?
Do we want to go through that?
Here's what happened. Rig on the table, fan in the window. Fan fell off the window, hit the fucking down stem.
Yeah.
Thinking about getting a sugar or a beer rig super soon. You know what I would do? Go with beer rig right now. I would say go with beer rig because Schuler's, how do I put this? I would go for a beer rig because they're about the same price and they're way more sought after than the Schuler. But the Schulers are still dope, but you have to get like older stores that have this older shit. You know what I'm saying? Because there's like certain things now that are like being like they all have the same design. The best ones of the Schulers are the ones that were made like 2 years ago, and the ones that he's making now. Okay, my favorite ones are the ones that he made 2 years ago. Now the mouthpiece is flat and the base is different, so it's not my favorite. My favorite ones are the ones from like 2 years ago. Beer is making fucking just really dope shit right now. I'm sure you've seen Bumps. Bump has some beer shit and he has some sugar shit. Yeah.
Cyclone's top two
Oh, yeah,
strains
it's
are
well,
Jackpot
actually-
Express and Frank's Day.
Chris Schuler's
Sweetest
gonna
Gold,
fix it.
Sunny Jack, and Sunny D. Yeah, that sounds like awesome.
I talked to Jackpot Express, Frank Steak. Yeah, I know that. Middle school, I know that. Sunny Jack. Sunny D is the. Before I even saw the Sunny, remember I was saying Sunny D too. The Sunny Jack, I was going to ask you if it was a Sunny D strain.
We're doing good, Sweet William. Thank you so much for asking. Getting settled in.
Yeah, definitely.
But like I said, Schuler's actually going to fix it. I'm going to have it sent to him, and he's going to fix it. He's going to send it back.
That's very good.
So yeah, that's another good thing about Schuler. I don't know if Beer Glass does that, but Schuler's dope. You can just get a hold of his ass on, however.
It'd be easy to ask people in Beer Glass if they do that kind of stuff, though.
Right. Beer Glass is, I think it's like still like one dude. You know what I want?
Fairly small. So
Yeah, so he responds to everything.
Yeah.
I want to get some. Okay, now this I know this is dumb, but I want to get one of those ski mask pieces or the you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
The ski mask.
You have a computer. Pull it up. Signature. Yeah, pull on your tab up.
Ski mask glass is like they had like I don't know if you saw it. It was at the Chalice. They had this little booth in the front where like people were like playing dice. They're like super like weird ghetto. It's like they're trying. They're making it seem ghetto. You know what I mean? But it's not. It's funny.
My goodness. All right, there we go.
What was it called? Ski mask. See? Ski mask is good. Oh, that's what it was. I just think it's funny. You know what I mean? It's like,
All right,
like
guys.
a 40 ball or some shit.
You guys have already done your 4 dabs. I got the Gorilla Glue, Gorilla Cookies, Blue Dream, and OG Kush.
Fucking sleeper.
And then Johnny's gonna do a 5 dabber in just a minute.
What? Get out of here.
We're gonna double down on each one.
Break in the 40 bottle. Yeah, that's funny shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, what the hell?
All right, let's do this.
That's what I was saying. The 40 bottle is fun. Cannon nut. Cannon nut? Has anyone ever tried cannon nut?
Nope.
Let me just say, A&P growers that just don't. I mean, I don't know if I should say what I feel about the word cannon nut.
Yeah. Well, knowing you, I'm sure it's not going to be good.
Yeah, I just don't think that's appropriate. But
it's probably the name of a product. Probably an edible of some kind, I would guess, just by the name.
Yeah,
like some kind of a candy bar or some kind of infused nut medible, if I had to guess.
I think it should be cannon nuts. Like cannon nut is just super.
He's got the BioBuzz nut going on right now. I got all bottles. So it's a drink. I guess.
So
or it's a nutrient, maybe. Hell, I don't know. I don't know if we're talking nutrients or food. You can go either way. Just because the nutrient.
Yeah, like this one right here. That's the carbon bottle.
The spray bottle. Okay, I got you.
Like these are all like.
That's interesting.
Yeah, like this.
It kind of reminds me of
That's like their
Simply Tweaks.
Happy.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, to me, though, it a little bit kind of seems a little close to caffeine as far as the appearance. You know what I mean?
It's what? So
I said the appearance, though, of hitting off something that looks like a spray can would kind of maybe give people the impression of caffeine.
Oh, yeah.
That would be a very negative thing. So on that regard, I don't like it, but on just the uniqueness of it, yes, it's interesting.
But they also have like a 40 bottle. And like I said, it's not made. It's made for.
Yeah, I know. I get, but yeah, definitely there is people here that make videos. Go check out their channel. Just right click on their name, pull up a new tab in your window, and if you like their content, subscribe, support. If you don't like their content, move on. No big deal.
Got Johnny Dabber right
here.
There. He hasn't said anything in the chat though, but he's here. Johnny Dabber.
Say something in the chat so your name pops up so they can right click.
And Angie on YouTube, of course, right here.
Here, I'll say something in the chat too.
LittleLucy Chihuahua is not here today
No, she's not
because
allowed
she's
in the
not
garden.
allowed in the grove.
No,
So,
this is an animal
animal-free zone. Johnny gets an exception. But
Boom, there I am.
there you go. There's Johnny.
And me.
Oh, there's Angie too. So what's everyone smoking on tonight?
I'm ready for another.
I haven't seen what? A single?
No, 4.
Oh my gosh.
We're
So
gonna do
many to
another round
load.
of 4.
So many to load.
That's okay. It didn't take that long.
Johnny, you ready for another 4?
Oh, I'm not gonna.
Oh, you can do it.
Sleeping.
You'll be alright. We got to his limit, guys.
That's all
That's
right.
it.
That's it. That last one, that's it.
I'm stoned. I'm like reading. I'm just reading shit. Eating candy or reading shit.
That's all right. It's a good way to spend a Saturday.
Just
Very good.
Wedding cake shatter. That sounds delicious.
Ooh, very nice. That does
really,
sound very
really
nice.
good.
Yum.
Hell, just wedding cake alone sounds pretty damn tasty. Or shatter, either one. You combine them, you separate them, it's going to be good stuff.
That's 3.
Okay, who is this one for?
For me,
Chop, chop, chop.
yeah.
No, I like eating tangy.
Tangerine is a good flavor.
I want
Very
that too.
fresh and bright.
Lemon, tangerine. I want the citrus ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want, citrus, lemony, sour.
Now, in 2013, I had a strain in flower form that was called the Christmas Tree Kush. It tasted like a fucking pine tree. It was really,
That's
really
crazy.
good. So that would be nice to have around the holiday season.
That would be a
But
good
I
one.
haven't seen it since, so it may have just been one a dispensary decided to name themselves to sell because it was holiday season back then. So.
Action is smoking on Tangerine Cross, and Cyclops is Grill Glue Floor Shatter, Silent Night Flowers. Very nice. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, 16 people watching us, hanging out with us today.
Very
Hell
cool.
yeah. Hopefully you guys are enjoying hanging out and smoking and dabbing down with us.
What strains smell like menthol? I'm not
I
sure.
don't know.
I think
Newport.
Newport,
Yeah,
maybe, yeah.
The Newport strain of cigarette.
Cool.
Ooh, very nice. Charlotte.
Did you?
Has a
Did you think you were cool
lemon
when
turf
you smoked
profile. Very
those?
nice. With a K.
Yeah. Cool with a
Northern
K?
Michigan pine.
You were too, weren't you? Cool with a K.
So do you want a single?
Northern Michigan pine.
Done.
All right, here comes my last dab too. Then.
Ouch.
Final dab being done.
Yeah, this is my final dab too.
Thank you guys so much for spending some time of your day with us. And make sure to check out everybody's channel right quick because unfortunately, the way YouTube works, once this live is done, everyone's comments will just disappear and they'll be gone forever.
Chris is smoking
sucks,
some
but-
super sour silver back wax.
So make sure and check out each other's channel real quick before, while you have a chance before they disappear.
Silverback. I've heard of silverback.
Smoking with Sleeping, she harvested it. One of my plants smell like menthol.
Huh.
Interesting.
Was it an outdoor grow? Because it may have been environmental factors rather than it being the specific strain. It was very nice seeing you and everyone who showed up today. Thank you so much for
We'll be having
spending your
more
day with
lives.
us. Yeah, absolutely.
There'll be
Now
more
it's
lives
got
coming
set
in.
up. We've got the tarp up, the garden's going, so there's no excuse for Jay to not be doing this more on a regular basis. I think we'll be able to peer pressure him into it.
We'll be doing a lot of lives, guys.
That's a good turnout.
Yeah, awesome turnout. We had a blast today. Down with you guys. In the future, we're going to be doing, like I said, we're going to be doing hydroponic lives, setting it up, or at least checking the water, checking, pulling plants out, doing maintenance lives. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna cut these down, dry them. All that's just gonna be live. Stuff, stuff's gonna be live.
If not live, we will be recording it and doing like a time lapse stuff, so you guys can see everything we do.
Definitely Treasury.
All right, there's my 4 strain dab right there.
Jay's going to have links to mine and his channel below in the description of this video by the time that it's said and done. And yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today.
Final dab time.
Later, Aphids Ace.
Yeah.
I'll shoot you that link.
Yeah, you guys go check out Family Trees for sure because they have a new episode that just posted recently, and
Yes.
they're doing dabs and onesies. You have to see this for yourself.
Yeah.
Don't just hear about it here and there.
Family
Go
Trees
see
is
it for
legit.
yourself. Family Trees, right now, right click, pull the tab up, check out their channel.
Yeah, check them out, guys. As always, have some happy growing out there. Much love, everyone. Bye.